Hey there guys, Rackets96 back with a kind of a review, but as well as a kind of a tutorial. In my last update, I was telling you guys about my Bacta dispenser, which was a prototype. Here she is, untouched since the last time you guys saw it. There it is. For this is my this is the updated version. This is not my design. I started to, and then I couldn't exactly figure out what to do with some of the pieces I was looking for. This design is from Watermelon Studios, so I will shout out to Mr. Watermelon for his design on a Bacta dispenser there. Works great. I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Sorry to make you guys watch this. Oh, it's hard looking through the camera. Gonna get in his hand there. There we go. It's nice. It's handheld. It's small, kind of flush with the figure. As well, it has a kind of a shield on it, I guess you could say, kind of direct it back down a certain direction. So there's that. There's the Bacta dispenser. I did make 2 of them. I intend to make a couple more. Yeah, so there's the Bacta dispenser. And I've been meaning to do a tutorial on backpacks. So we will get to that as well. First off, what you're going to need for this Bacta dispenser are these pieces. Nothing you wouldn't have just from doing a couple. Or pieces you might even have lying around. First off, you're going to need one of these. I don't know what you guys use them for, but most of the time I use them to hold guns. They're kind of clipped down, kind of like an ammo rack. That's what I use those for. And there's this guy here. I don't know exactly what he's called either. But autofocus does not want to work here, guys. Sorry about that. It's trying really hard. Okay, well, that's what it is. I use it to hold binoculars, stuff like that. Just a 1x1 stud. It can be any color. It can be the same, light gray, dark gray. Mine just so happens to be clear because I think it looks cool. Basically, I don't even know what to call this guy except for a T. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember where you get it from. But that's that, as well as a blue stud. Blue stud. It can be a light blue stud, a dark blue stud. I mean, as you guys can see, I used a light blue stud before, but the dark blue just makes it look better, as if it were actual Bacta. So, first step here is to put your stud onto your clip, like so. So she looks like that. Your next step is to install this on your T, like so. I'm actually kind of surprised this is working. Next step, and well, with that you are left with this. And we want to make sure the handle is facing down. That way our guy can actually kind of hold on to it back there. That's how it's sitting in his hand right now. So then we take our 1x1 stud, whatever color it may be. I was actually thinking about putting the gauge on it, but you can't exactly see it when he's holding it, so it didn't exactly make sense. So then we're left with this. Okay? This is what we got. Move the old one out of the way. And then this clips right on the opposite side. And you just push them together as far as they'll go. And there's your Bacta dispenser. Again, this design, I don't know if this is where Mr. Watermelon from Watermelon Studios got it. But there it is. This was in his what was it? Ord Montel mock, or Ord Montel, or tail, either or. This is where I got it from, or the design from, and I'm loving it. This design will replace this in my mock. It might be a mini mock, might be a full mock, depending on how much time I have and how much time I want to spend on it. But like I said, Beta Squad will be in that mock. So that is a tutorial on how to make your Bacta dispenser. also, it's kind of a 2-in-1. The second tutorial will be on backpacks. I use many different backpacks, depending on what they're doing. This is the normal, or not the normal, but what I use as a commando backpack. It's just your little backpack piece. A 1x2 stud, can be any color, can be gray, can be black, can be blue, can be green, red, depending on the color of your figure. CC is a Republic or 501st Blue. So I just stuck with gray on him, and then there, I don't know what to call it. It's kind of it is a hinge piece. So you put them just like this. You can have it facing down, facing up. I put them facing up. Doesn't really matter. So that's what that guy ends up looking like. They are very nice. This is what Beta Squad actually has as their backpacks at the moment. Other backpacks I have used on other figures is this. So just the same nice back piece there. Same kind of simple. If I can get them apart. That's another thing. If you don't play with your Legos much, they do kind of get stuck together. So I do like to make a lot of stuff. So I don't exactly know what to call this piece. But you need one of these. Doesn't matter the color. I'm using black. And then another backpack piece, which I'm using light gray. I think they accent each other pretty well. So there they are, right on our backpack piece. I am doing this one-handed, so sorry if it is a little sloppy and you can't see too much. There you go. That's what she looks like. All right, those are the two most common backpacks I use. This one back here is one I just came up with. It has a radio antenna, or this would actually be a joystick. I don't know if I can remove it. It is on a brand new 1x2. Bear with me. Okay, there's that. There we go. Alright, so you need a 1x2. Doesn't matter what color. I'm using white. Because I don't know, I think it just really accents the figure well as its function. So, and you need a 1x1 angled flat piece. I just so happen to pick white. Again, it can be any color, it doesn't matter. I don't know if I'm the first person to come up with this backpack idea. And then you take your joystick, push it all the way so it's kind of sitting like, oop, it moves. So it's kind of sitting like that. So when you put it on the backpack, it'll be standing straight up and down. So we want to clip that on there. Ooh. Come on. Stud, the 1x2 plate, if you want to call it a plate, is brand new. Come on. There we go. So then that's what we get. It's like a little antenna pack. As well as some storage space. I guess that could be a pocket for some ammo. And that's that. That is my review of the Bata dispenser. Not review, sorry guys. Tutorial of the Bata dispenser and backpacks. Put that in his hand. So, for the third time, thanks for Watermelon Studios and Mr. Watermelon. Can't even talk tonight. For this wonderful Bata dispenser. It is great if you guys want to see the Bata dispenser in use. Guys, go over to Watermelon Studios and go tour the Ordmontel, if I am pronouncing that right, I hope. If not, my bad. He has a action as well as the mock. That way you can kind of see some of his customs in action. This is Rackets 96. I will be having most likely another video coming out in either the next couple days, or maybe even the next couple hours, depending on how late I do intend on staying up. So that is my tutorial on 3 backpacks and Watermelon Studios back to dispenser. So that is that. It's funny how I always end like that. Well, guys, that is that, and I will see you in my next video.